Comentó después del partido contra el Ceuta que a veces cuando no estás al 100% es importante seguir sumando. ¿A qué se refería? ¿A algo específico del partido que no estuvo al 100% el equipo? ¿O hay alguna planificación física de no estar a tope ahora para acabar la temporada?
No, for me it's more about the football aspect, because I think we were not in the best form, but you see that more. We are not the only team, but in the end of the day there is also another team who has more points than us, so that's a little bit the same. Yeah, you were never 100% in form the whole year. I think this is the only thing what I meant, that we try to get in a little bit better form what we did before, and I mean that more like on the ball wise, because I think we still create a lot of chances, but on the ball we are sometimes a little bit sloppy and we give some counters away, and that also means that we get more chances away, that we also give more chances away.
Sí, yo te quiero preguntar a Vic sobre si le preocupa un poco el aspecto defensivo, porque el otro día ante el último partido en casa, bueno, pues se vio que el equipo sufrió por momentos, también la baja de Alberto, cuando estuvo Alberto en el 11, ahí se notó esa falta de contundencia. Si eso un poco le preocupa, viendo que ya los rivales pues, conocen al equipo también y el estilo.
No, because I think I gave the answer that we were too sloppy on the ball and we gave too many counter-attacks and turnovers away. Then it makes it difficult in the way how we play. So we need to be better on the ball. That is for me the only concern, that we can hurt ourselves in that.
Hola, Dick. Yo quería preguntarle por el aspecto mental. Es verdad que los números son extraordinarios del equipo, nada que reprochar siendo líder como es el caso, pero no estaban acostumbrados quizá, ¿no? A no ganar en casa, a venir de 2 empates seguidos. ¿Cómo está el equipo y si necesitan algún tipo de trabajo en ese sentido para decirles que tengan confianza y que sigan para adelante?
I'm happy that it took so long, that we had 2 draws in a row. But yeah, I see the team very good. It's not necessary to put extra pressure on themselves when maybe things are not going that well or when you have a draw. We still had enough opportunities. I already mentioned in the press after the game with De Miguel. He had really 3 good chances, and normally he would score those 1 or 2 from those chances. I think we just need to stay calm. We have 54 points. We scored already more goals than last year. A lot of things the guys do very well. So I'm totally not worried. The players are not worried. I see it the whole week. The vibe is good. What can we do more? We are in first place. We are close to hopefully to go till the end of the year with the 15 games left, that we can make a good chance to win the league. So no, we're totally not worried. Players are fine.
Hola Dick, buenos días. Quería preguntarte por cómo está Salva Ruiz, si puede llegar o no a este partido, y en caso de que no pueda llegar, hemos visto sobre todo en su posición que ha jugado últimamente, lo ha hecho bien Joshua o bien Alberto Jiménez. ¿Se plantea la posibilidad de recuperar a Granero para el equipo titular en esa posición? Y también en el doble pivote, ¿es posible que junto a Calavera podamos ver a un jugador tal vez de más creación? No sé si tal vez Dani Villahermosa o un jugador de más creación para intentar a lo mejor tener más fluidez en ataque.
First of all, I think Borja will not make the game. He's injured. Salva is coming back hopefully next week, but probably also in that game he will not start. We hope that he can make the bench then, the semana que viene. And Joshua is a talent who needs also to get better to play games. We chose for the last game for Joshua. Of course, a lot of things could be better, but that also has to do with the team and with himself, of course. But yeah, in the end of the day, we will make a decision in that probably already tomorrow. In the midfield, maybe we're gonna do some things different. Doesn't mean that we play different players, but that also has to do with the opponent who plays a lot of times long balls. So yeah, we look at it, how we're gonna fix that and how we're gonna do those things.
Enrique.
Sí, ahora que habla del rival del Mérida, que se puede explicar un poco más qué tipo de partido espera el sábado.
Yeah, I say every week the same. That is difficult. Yeah, it's just everybody knows when you play away it's difficult, and especially they play a sort of game that is also different. They play a lot of balls long on the two strikers. They switch a little bit sometimes to the 4-4-2 to a 5-3-2. So we need to be ready for a lot of things, but I think it's going to be also a physical game. I think they have the home advantage, but on the other side, I'm very happy in the way how we play our away games. We need to keep on going with that, because that is also a little bit what we need to stay in the top of the league, that we try to keep winning, or not losing is not a word for me actually, but that we try to keep winning the away games. So yeah, and again, it's not going to be easy, but I think we always have a good chance to win a game.
¿Una más, Peter? Sí, yo sobre Lars, el otro día se le vio participativo, tuvo hasta una ocasión clara. No sé si de cara al sábado, para el próximo partido, se plantea el jugar con Lars junto a de Miguel, o dependiendo de cómo, o sea, con 2-9, o dependiendo de cómo fuese el partido.
No, I think we also took him because we know that he could play together with Demi. Also Demi, he can play a little bit in behind on the number 10. But Lars is not ready yet to start, so that's already clear. So he will not start. He's getting back in his fitness, but he's doing well. He's fine. He just needs a lot more time to maybe start him from the start. And yes, we didn't took him to sit on the bench, hopefully for all the games, because I think in the end, when he's getting to his fitness, he can be a starter.
Ha comentado hace un momentito que espera del rival del Mérida que juegue directo con dos delanteros. Los últimos partidos también estamos viendo que los rivales están proponiendo algo similar, ¿no? El Atlético de Madrid metía pelotazos también en velocidad para la gente de arriba, sin utilizar prácticamente para nada en construcción el centro del campo. Y el otro día el Ceuta también, con Cristian, que tiene muy buen pie, también contactó muchísimo con Rodri Ríos. Eso hace que el equipo se estire, ¿no? Aún sin querer. Quería preguntar en qué manera ese tipo de fútbol compromete su idea de juego y que el equipo no esté a lo mejor tan preciso como decía con la pelota.
No, we already knew that before. I already knew it in the start of the season, in pre-season, when things are going well, that during the season somewhere opponents will start to play long balls. That also happened in Zwolle. We have to find a good way to defend that well. I think we had a good way. Then our back three got a little bit disrupted because of injuries with Oscar, with Salva. So we needed to play a different back three, where some players make the pitch a little bit longer. That is not critical, but Alberto is a different player than Oscar. Because Alberto makes the pitch a little bit longer, and we want that he plays a little bit higher to win the first ball and not to let the ball go. But he did a great job, by the way. On the other side, that's the total package. If we press so high and the ball is coming from the goalkeeper, it will hurt us not that much. If we press not that good and the ball comes from the back line through the midfield and then they play a long ball, it's harder to defend. So yeah, all these things I already know before because it happened also in Zwolle, but I think we will be fine. It's a learning process, and in the end of the day, it's how I started the press conferences. We have to do on the ball a lot better, so we don't have a lot of turnovers in that.
Sí, la última. Queda mucha liga todavía, pero esto parece claro que es una pelea entre dos, aunque bueno, quién sabe, ¿no? Si algún equipo más se puede sumar. Va a ser una pelea deportiva y entiendo que también una pelea psicológica. El hecho de jugar este fin de semana antes que Ibiza, si se consigue ganar, puede ser un factor a tener en cuenta para meterles presión y eso de aquí a final de temporada puede ser importante, sea para un equipo como para otro.
It's sometimes a mind game. If they played, I think I remember I was watching the game in the hotel Malaga. I was watching Ibiza, and then they scored, and I said, "No, man, I'm not gonna watch anymore because I never watched them. So now I'm starting to watch them. So I have a lot of respect for them, but I mean, like I'm just focused on us." And then I walked off, and later I heard they won. So, and I know for sure that the players also look at it, and I always say, just focus on your own. Try to focus on your own team, on your own performance. Don't let it pressure you, and probably their coach will say the same. But it can be a nice game if you win and then they need to play. Yeah, it's the same like last week. We have a draw, you are mad, and then later in the evening you think, okay, we were a little bit. It's not lucky, but they also draw. Then you can think, yeah, we needed to win, of course, but in the end of the day, it is like that. But then you also see the other teams, what you say, they are not bad teams. They win also easily again. So yeah, I think it's gonna be. I like the league a lot because there are really a lot of good teams, and until the end, it will not be easy for all of us. So including Ibiza, of course, but also the other teams. Like we all make it each other very difficult.